Calgary has a very deep and long-standing tie to China. I personally visited China for the very first time in 1984, and I've been there many, many times, and I've had the pleasure of supervising many students from China, and I can tell you that they've been extremely bright, extremely hardworking, and I'm very proud of the accomplishments they made as students and as graduates of our university. As Janica mentioned, when we developed our international strategy, we determined we cannot be focused in all parts of the world. We need to have a particular emphasis on countries where we see a lot of opportunity, where we can build on existing collaborations, and where we see top-ranked universities that we would have mutual interests with, so we could attract students, send students to visit, and to build relationships for research. And so it made sense when we identified 6 countries of emphasis that one of those countries would be China. In fact, the highest number of international graduate students are represented from China. So it's a very important relationship with us. When we developed our strategy and said China is one of our countries of emphasis, we then launched our China Regional Advisory Council, and as Janica mentioned, I have the pleasure of being the chair. This was set up to ensure that we are strategic and we're focused in how we can further enhance our relationship with China. We have currently 68 active agreements with 31 universities in China, and these are growing year by year. Tonight, of course, though, we celebrate a particular relationship, and that's with your alma mater, Tsinghua University, who is a close and esteemed partner of our University of Calgary. I will say that I have visited the campus twice, and it is a beautiful campus. I really enjoy the history, the greenery, the environment. I admire and I'm a little bit envious of the fact that you got to spend a number of your years as a student on that campus, because I'm sure in China it stands out as one of the most beautiful campuses. Our partnership with Tsinghua University was formally established in the year 2000, although I know there were some informal interactions many years before that. In fact, going back to 1993, where there were some joint research agreements between some of our professors. Throughout the years, the linkages between our schools have multiplied. Our interests have been shared, and they have blossomed into robust programs where students and faculty can learn from one another, where they grow both academically and professionally. We currently have a thriving student exchange program where our students can participate in a semester or a year-long program at Tsinghua University. It's a very broad and engaging program for students. They're able to study in a number of disciplines, from architecture to business, to communications and international relations, and including science and engineering. Students can also enroll in a 2-week summer experiential learning program to learn about China's economic, environmental, educational, political, and cultural atmosphere, or to study Mandarin in Tsinghua's Chinese language program. And since 2007, we've had 16 of our students participate in an exchange with Tsinghua University. We've also been fortunate to welcome 20 exchange students from Tsinghua here to our campus in Calgary. One of the most rewarding student exchanges is a group study abroad program from the Linguistics, Languages, and Culture School, where participants study Chinese for 1 month of language immersion at Tsinghua University. With the increasing demand for Chinese language speakers in overseas job markets, this program provides students with a valuable opportunity to enhance their language skills and international career prospects. The program is held every other year, and in 2014, 26 of our students participated, while 11 are participating this year. So there are incredible opportunities for student exchanges and collaborative learning opportunities between our university and Tsinghua, which we know broadens students' academic horizons as well as preparing them for careers on the international stage. It is so important that we engage in preparing global citizens. We also have 2 University of Calgary students who have received funding from the China Scholarship Council to study at Tsinghua University. One of the students, Ellen Stuckey, is here with us this evening. Is Ellen here? Not sure she was able to make it. Maybe not. But she just returned from her time at Tsinghua University and has indicated it was a life-changing experience. So beyond rewarding student exchanges, our 2 great universities share dedication to innovation and excellence in research. And this commitment has fueled extraordinary results. In the past 5 years alone, we've completed 33 joint publications between our faculty and faculty at Tsinghua in areas from engineering, computer science, physics and astronomy, energy, mathematics, biochemistry, medicine, environmental science, material science, and pharmacology. So you can see it is very broad and very deep. From 2006 to 2011, the University of Calgary offered a doctoral scholarship for Tsinghua students interested in studying in our mechanical and manufacturing engineering program. And the scholarships were awarded to 5 students who were eligible for funding of $4,000 a year for up to 3 years. Now, one of the very exciting opportunities that we launched just a 1.5 years ago is a new research center in Beijing. In fact, we call it the Beijing Research Site. And this was developed through the vision and leadership of our own Dr. John Chen, who is a professor and chair in our Department of Chemical and Petroleum Engineering. And through John's vision, as well as the support from the Carey Group, a private sector energy services company in China based in Dongyin City, they invested to create a very unique energy research lab, 40,000 square feet, top class equipment, with the focus to do collaborative research with Chinese universities and in partnership with both Chinese energy companies and other multinationals in the area of unconventional hydrocarbon resources. The goal is to help China develop their unconventional resources such as shale gas, because right now, as you know, China is very dependent as an energy source on coal. And with China's very bold commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, transitioning from coal to gas is a key part of that strategy. But unlocking that gas in a very complex geological structure is not easy. And this is where we have brought expertise to the table. We have a number of faculty members and students that go to China and are building partnerships with their colleagues in various universities in China with a focus on petroleum engineering and other aspects of chemical engineering. And that is now really taking hold. I'm delighted to say that one of the universities that came on board very early, and I remember visiting them, and they were so excited to partner with us on our Beijing site, was Tsinghua University, and particularly the Thermal Engineering Department. So they're working with Dr. Chen and others to see how we can build strong partnerships in this very important area, particularly, as I say, in unconventional oil and gas, as well as carbon capture and storage. We are a young university. We just turned 50 years of age at the end of April, which in the life of a university is young. But as a young university, we have a lot of ambition and a lot of energy. And as Janica mentioned, in those 50 short years, we have become, in the world rankings, the top young university under 50 in North America and number 9 in the world. If you look in the Canadian context and we compare ourselves, because our vision, our Eyes High vision, is to be a top 5 research university in this country. And if you compare us to all institutions across Canada in terms of research impact, measured on research revenue and publications, we are ranked number 6. So it's been very impressive in terms of the quality of our faculty, the partnerships they've built, and the impact that they are making. So this is an exciting year for us. This is our 50th anniversary year where we're celebrating our autonomy as an independent university. During this year, we are not only recognizing our past, we're very much looking to the future. And that future will be guided by our Eyes High vision. It will be one where we continue to focus on internationalization. We know it is so important as a top research university that we work with the best universities around the world. So I envision that our relationship with Tsinghua University will grow deeper and stronger. We will have more joint programs. We will have more students traveling to Calgary and from Calgary to study at Tsinghua. And we will develop new and broader research partnerships that leverage the mutual strengths of our respective institutions. So on behalf of the University of Calgary, I want to thank you for being here this evening, for coming to our university, our home, and I want to let you know that we value so much the relationship with your alma mater, which we see as key part of our international strategy and a relationship that we want to grow and nurture for many years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President Cannon. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Yusun Jim, President of the Tsinghua Alumni Association in Calgary, to give some welcoming remarks. The first moment that we met with Mr. Jin, he has been very enthusiastic to develop this relationship, and we highly appreciate your leadership. Mr. Jin.
Thank you, Dr. Wompura. Respectable Dr. Cannon, the President and the Vice Chancellor of the Calgary, the University of Calgary. Respectable Ms. Wang, Deputy Consul General, all of UC professors, faculty members, and the management team. Our fellow TAAC, our association members. On behalf of Tsinghua Alumni Association of Calgary, the TAAC, I'm very happy to be a co-host for today's event. It's our great honor to meet with Dr. Cannon in person, listen to her speech, and exchange ideas how to enhance the relationship between the two great universities, the University of Calgary and the Tsinghua University. I would like to thank you, all of you, for joining this big event this evening. Thank you for your warm support and active involvement in this meaningful meeting. I'm glad to see so many people getting together and working for a common goal. I suppose everyone here knows something about Tsinghua. Tsinghua is influential, but how influential? President Nixon, his son-in-law, said some words. He said the influences of Tsinghua University in China equal to the influences of Harvard, Yale, MIT, and Berkeley combined in the United States. Maybe he exaggerated a bit, but you might believe you could find the interesting thing is that Tsinghua has the largest alumni association history in China. So speaking of alumni association, first of all, let me give you a brief introduction of our association, the TAAC. We have totally 170 registered members. 56 members are here today in this meeting. TAAC was established in 2004. It's 12 years ago. The term for each executive board and the president is 2 years. So we have 5 previous presidents. So could you stand up? I'll introduce the past 5 presidents. Mr. Andy Wu Hang, first president. James Zhao Jiandong, Zhao Jianjun, sorry. The second president. The third is Mr. Henry Zheng. He's sick today and just give me, he couldn't come over. It's Zheng Huayi. Fourth is George Hu on the back. Hu Guoqiang. Number 5 is James Zheng, Zhan Changlong. Please sit down. I'm the current president. Let me introduce my board committee, executive committee, the board. Vice President Dong Chen, and we have a member, it's several, and on the back, Sabrina Song. Sabrina Song. Sean Long Xun here. Yeah. We have 2 more in China. They are now currently in China. One is Carl Wang Yunfei. Second one is Abraham Yan Qiang. They are in China now. TAAC is like a big family. We opened, in the past 12 years, we organized quite a number of events. Let's look at just a few pictures. This is 2010 Camel hiking trip. That moment we don't have many people. Yeah, this is the last year barbecue. Too fast. Okay. year barbecue. This is this year Chinese New Year party. It is our latest members. And this is after meeting, after party, we have get together, take a picture, including Councilor Mr. Bai. Yeah, this is our technical seminar. We organized 7 seminars last year, and quite a number of people attend. Of course, it's smaller than this meeting room. We have a small room. This picture is he's our oldest member, Mr. Hongjin Wang, Wang Hongjin. He enrolled into Tsinghua University in 1951. This photo was taken 2 years ago when he attended our election event. Today he wanted to come to meet with Dr. Cannon, but I persuaded him don't come. Sorry for that situation. The reason is simply because of his health condition. And he's 84 years old now, and he got cancer 3 years ago. So that year he already got cancer, but he attended our event. So this time I said, don't come. So this is a good example of our member, one of our member. For the main topic of this meeting, I would like to share a story with you. Frankly speaking, our association never contacted with UFC. Can you believe our connection was started from a telephone call? A young student, Jie Wang, young student UC, Jie Wang, looked for TAAC president in early February via Andy Wu, our first president. And Wu passed a message to me. So a week later, I called Jie. Jie told me, UC VP International want to meeting with you. I was surprised. So I asked him, what's it for? He said, I don't know. That's his word. So I said, okay, let me think about it. I will back to you later. After that telephone call, I consulted with my fellow member, Glenn Wang. I maybe show this picture. Beside me is Glenn Wang, Wang Xinhua. Just a few minutes, he strongly encouraged me to accept this invitation. So, Mr. Glenn Wang and Kai Wang, she's here, both agreed to go with me to the meeting. So this is joined together meeting photo. Well, that was a really wonderful meeting, first meeting. We got to know Dr. Jenica Sorry.
It's your fault.
He showed a number of pictures he took during visit China, visited the UofC research center in Beijing, and he visited Tsinghua. We were so excited to know UFC has made so great effort in China, especially Beijing and Xi'an, Shanghai. He talked a plan of exchange program, graduate students with Tsinghua. He has such a plan. So in 1 hour, the meeting over. We found it too short. We feel there will be a lot deserve further talking. In that evening, I wrote an email to all members of TAAC. My email title was Build a Bridge for Cooperation, UofC and Tsinghua. Immediately, I received a number of responses and suggestions from our members. So you see, the bridge work was starting from March 1st. Our member, Mr. Jianong Zhang, could you stand up? Zhang Jianong. He provided an important link for us because his classmate, Dr. Yao, is the vice provost of Tsinghua and the dean of graduate school of Tsinghua. So immediately, we set up a close connection with Dr. Yao. I wrote him several long messages informing him UC's intention for establishing close relationship with Tsinghua. On behalf of TAAC, I invited him to visit Calgary and the UofC at his earliest convenience time. In later April, Kai, as our TAAC representative, made a visit Tsinghua University and met with Dr. Yao. You see, in a short period of time, we have made some progress. For this bridging task, I set up a special committee, including Glenn. He is not here today because he out of town. Glenn, Wang, Kai Wang, and Dong, Zhang Chen, and myself, with 4 people. In the past 3.5 months, we had many discussions about the task. The first question was, why do we voluntarily involve in the task for UofC and Tsinghua? You might understand, TAAC could take action only after answer this question. As you know, Tsinghua University was established with USA help in 1911. She just celebrated a 105-year-old celebration in the past April. By combining Western and Chinese culture, Tsinghua has become a leading university in China, and is ranking very high in the world. As graduates and the staff of Tsinghua University, we cherish the emotional and the moral link with the university because she educated us to be intelligent and excellent. We gained rich knowledge and ability to meet challenges anywhere in the world. We are proud being alumni of Tsinghua. We have an obligation to do whatever we can to reward back to the Tsinghua. So UofC's initiative fits our mindset. On the other hand, very interesting, in almost the same year as Tsinghua established in 1911, Calgary was established 8 months earlier than Tsinghua, after the famous cross-country railway was built. For this railway, Chinese labor contributed a lot, even their lives. By now, Calgary is also 105 years old. Our alumni members have been living in Calgary up to 27 years. And we are proud to be in Calgary. We love this beautiful city and see her as our second hometown. You see, we have social link with Calgary as well with UofC. Some of members study and work in UofC. Could you lift your hand if you work or study in UofC? Wow. Okay. More than 10. Our children studied or will study in UofC. We would like to see UofC grow fast and become better. These are the reasons we are doing volunteer work to promote two universities and build a bridge between them. We believe that could benefit both universities. The second question was, what could we do? As a third party, we don't have self-interest other than promoting relationship between the two universities. We could play a role of promoter, communicator, consultant, and mediator if needed. On the other hand, we could offer our suggestion for UofC. We feel UofC has more needs from Tsinghua than Tsinghua needs UofC. So in my view, the UofC has to take an active role for enhancing the relationship. In this stage, a priority might be focusing on professor-level cooperation by identifying UofC most